Paramount Chief of the Dapori traditional area, Na Kanlemo Dari II, has expressed worry over bad farming practices such as bushfires, which has resulted in farmers getting not only low yields but destruction of the environment as well. Citing the case of Bambara beans, which is a nutritious crop and has high yields when cultivated on a fertile land, he said several unscrupulous persons are indulging in bad farming practices, which is bringing the level of yields down. Na Dari, in a speech read on his behalf at the second Bambara Beans Festival in Dapori, called on municipal and district assemblies in the region to enact bylaws that will put a stop to those practices. Upper West correspondent Rafiq Salam reports.
The root of most festivals in the northern Gulf of the country can be traced to agriculture. The Bambara Beans Festival, or known local here as Simye Festival, celebrated by the chiefs and people of Dapori in the Nodolo district, is no exception. The festival is celebrated to show gratitude to the gods for their protection and guidance throughout the farming season, and also to mark the end of the farming season. It is also a time where the people of the Dapori traditional area rekindle relationships and exhibit their rich traditions and culture. Paramount Chief of the Dapori traditional area, Na Kanlemo Dari II, in a speech read on his behalf by a retired educationist, Raymond D. Bayo, noted that Bambara beans is a nutritious crop and is high yielding when the land is fertile. He is therefore not happy about the bad farming practices indulged by unscrupulous persons in the area.
Today, our activities are making the land less fertile. I am therefore appealing to the MMDAs, especially my home district assembly, to empower the assembly and unit committee members that have just been elected to enforce the bylaws on the protection of the environment. I will use my limited traditional authority to support the efforts.
Turning to politics, Na Kanlemo commended the Electoral Commission for conducting a successful district-level election.
It is my uninflated expectation that the presidential and parliamentary elections will even be more peaceful. However, let me use this opportunity to appeal to all political parties taking part in the elections to desist from the politics of insults, accusations, and counter-accusations in their effort to win power.
Several speakers at the festival, including the Nodolo District Distribution Officer, Derozier Somba Peter, spoke about the importance of Bambara beans and urged the people to preserve it well.
When you are to harvest them, do harvest them at the appropriate time. You shouldn't harvest them very early. Do not harvest them very late. When you harvest them at the appropriate time, we, the farmers, we know how the leaves will look like before we start the harvesting. So when we harvest them, and then you bring them to the house, you dry them appropriately, let them dry very well. Do not store them wet. Let them dry very well. Then you will trash and remove the ash, and then you can store some of them using ash. Do not use chemicals. Chemicals might bring other health issues.
Free medical screening was also conducted for participants at the festival. Reporting for JoyNews, Rafiq Salam, Dapori.
Rafiq Salam filed that report. Hopefully it makes your day. Well, we're wrapping up right now. Just a story coming in from the northern region. Martina Bugri is reporting the fire has gutted about 100 barrels of fuel and it has spread to about four nearby houses in Tolon in the northern region. Martina joins us on the line with details of that story. Hello, Martina.
Yes, Gifty.
Martina, what happened?
What I'm told is that by eyewitnesses that people come from the communities to buy fuel in jerry cans. And so riding and coming, they tie it in, and so it's airtight. So when the guy came and then open the container and refill it, it burst out into flames and then caught one of the barrels and started spreading into the other barrels. Now it became so in by houses, and the first house, I'm told, had about 3 rooms affected. One has 1 room affected, some stores affected. And the eyewitness said they had to run to safety, and so nobody was hurt. But the fire at the fuel station currently is still raging. They are unable to bring it under control because of the water and fuel doesn't mix. But then what the fire service is trying to do currently is to contain the fire so that it doesn't spread to other homes. And so they are concentrating on the 4 houses that are also being burnt currently.
Martina, thank you for that update there. We'll bring our viewers more on this in our subsequent bulletin that's on Joy News Prime. Martina Bugri, a Northern Regional Correspondent.